Everyone does not learn by reading from books or taking notes. Some people learn by actively doing stuff, but in the school system, you don't actively do stuff. You sit there, shut up, and read the book. And you take notes. And how do you graduate? How do you succeed in school? What's the measurement for succeeding in school? The measurement for succeeding in school is you taking the test and proving that you retained the information, not proving that you know the information. There's a difference. It's proving that you retained the information. Reason why I did well in school. I graduated from school. I wasn't some super student. I was a pretty good student up through maybe like the fifth grade. Then after that, I got interested in other things, and I knew how to do enough to be successful. And of course, I had two parents who would make sure I wasn't going to fail. But I did enough to get by. I was a C student. By the time I graduated, I was a C student. C's get degrees, as they say. And that's not because I'm not quote unquote smart. And the grades that you get in school do not prove how smart you are. We'll get to that in a minute. But it's because I realized that what school was teaching, I wasn't headed that way as a adult. So I just gave enough effort to get by, get my degree, and I wasn't really trying to be a serious student. My sister, on the other hand, was a very good student, like straight A, went to the best schools, Ivy League, college, got all the degrees. She got more degrees than my mom got. She got everything. And she's a professor, so it makes sense. So I'm saying all that to say this. Because I had a teacher at home as a parent, my mom knew exactly what the educational system was. So she didn't say this to us, but she basically trained her children to be able to do well in the educational system, which is read the textbook, study the material, know how to test well on the material, and do good on the tests. I did very well on standardized tests. So back in the days, I don't know if they still have this, like the citywide test. Every year they used to have a citywide test in Philadelphia. And then, of course, to go to college, you got like the SATs and all that stuff. I did very well on that type of testing because it was very standardized. And the way you succeed in those kind of tests is what? To just prepare. The better prepared you are for the test, the better you do. Like, I didn't even have to go to school. Like, honestly, if let's say you got a kid and you want them to go to a really good college. How do you go to a really good college? If all they did it off of was a standardized test, you wouldn't even need to go to school. All you need to do is hire a tutor who knows how to teach to the test. This is the thing, teaching to the test. How many teachers in here listen to this? Have you ever found yourself having to, not because you wanted to, but you understood the game, you had to teach to the test. So you basically taught your students not necessarily the things that they need to know, quote unquote, that would help them for life, which is allegedly what school is supposed to be doing. Doesn't do that. At least not in America. The public school system damn sure doesn't.